Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Rashid Ahmed and today I'm gonna tell you all guys about what is Ramadan. You might have a rough idea about the month of Ramadan and why all Muslims from around the world fast during this month, and there is a party until the end of the day called Iftar, and also there is a celebration until the end of this month called Eid. If you're not Muslim and you're curious about all these things, this is the video for you. So please keep on watching. Each year for 30 days, 1.5 billion Muslims from around the world fast during the month of Ramadan. You might have heard about Ramadan as a time which followers of Islam abstain from food and drink each day, from dawn to sunset. But there is so much more to this month than simply not eating or drinking. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar. Being lunar means, in fact, within the span of every 30 years, the month of Ramadan falls in each of the 4 seasons, hence the just nature of the lunar system. Just imagine the month arising at the same time every summer or winter. Which brings us to an interesting question. It is hard enough to abstain from food and drink for the whole day. How people do it in the summer? Not even water? Some actions that Muslims are commanded to avoid during the fasting hours include eating, drinking, smoking, having sex, and the list continues. And then they're free to do these actions until the daybreak of the following day. The time to break the fast, or in other words, to feast, coincides with the sunset. Obviously, there are some exceptions with someone who have health problems, who required medications throughout the day. So fasting is not an option for them. In general, where fasting compromises an ill person's pace of treatment or prognosis, they are ordered to refrain. But they have to fast the month when they get their health back. Other exceptions such as pregnant women, nursing mothers, postpartum women, children, and travelers. Almost everyone else, fasting is required. The month of Ramadan is a time of reflection and self-improvement in terms of oneself person with other people, and oneself relationship with Allah. Fasting means abandoning. And this abandoning entails physical actions such as eating, drinking, and abstract actions such as abandoning anyone's ego and becoming totally selfless and annihilated in the divine. And these are the main things that you need to know about the rules of Ramadan. Now, let me tell you about the good things that happen during this month. The first thing you need to know is that Ramadan is the month of Quran. So we all Muslims believe that Quran was sent to earth to Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, during this month. So Quran is the book of Allah and it is the guidance of all humanity. So in this month, we try to read as much as we can and try to understand it and implement its teachings to our daily life. So Muslims fast during this month so we can drink anything we want just a little before the sun arises, which is before Al-Fajr prayer, and this is called suhoor. After this, we don't drink anything we want comes to our favor throughout the day. And at the time of sunset, just before a Maghrib prayer, we break our fasting, and this is called iftar. Now everyone looks to the iftar so excited because they have been waiting so long, hungry and thirsty throughout the day. So they sit together as a circle and enjoying their meals. It is also a fun time for families and friends who share meals and invite each other for dinner or dine with their local community at the mosque. And this is one of the most beautiful moments of the whole day. So since we remain hungry and thirsty all day long, we understand what pain that might poor and hungry people go through every day. So fasting has inner and outer wisdom underlying it. It's a way for the person to feel solidarity with a million of poor and hungry people from around the world who are fasting days and nights without a choice. So fasting is a means for the one to share a little bit of the pain that millions of people around the world go through every single day. So in this month, Muslims give a lot of voluntary charity, and this is called sadaqah, and give obligatory charity, and this is called zakat, to the poor and needed people. And another reason why this month is so important for all Muslim people is that because the devil and his team is locked during this month. So the devil cannot have any bad influence over us. and cannot convince us to do any bad things during this month. And thus, it becomes very easy for us to do good things during this month. Also, very beautiful actions during this month is that the 7 doors of heaven are all opened during this month. Wait, we all Muslims believe in the life after death. So we believe that would be a day of the end of the world called the day of Qiyamah, in which every person will be held accountable for everything he did in his life. If they did any good or bad, they would have to know the result of it. Wait a minute. Now, it is not simple as if this person did good, then he will be sent to heaven, and if this person did bad, he will be sent to hell. No, it is not like this way. It will be a very accurate scrutalization for every single mistake and correct we did in our lives. Ramadan is also known as the month of forgiveness. So we ask a lot of forgiveness from Allah from the sins that we did intentionally or non-intentionally, as well as we ask forgiveness from the people we really harmed. Some good things, like in the month of Ramadan, every single good thing we do, it will be multiplied for 70 times. Hence, the reward of anything good we do is much more. Also, the dua is so close to be accepted in this month, especially at the time of breaking the fast, the time of iftar. Also, Muslims pray a lot during the nights of this month, and there is a special prayer at the nights called Taraweeh, which is held in mosques all over the world during the month of Ramadan. Also, the last time of the nights is considered to be a very important time. Wait, let me explain this. It is supposed there the whole time of the night. So we divide the night to 3 parts. And the last part of the night is considered to be a very important time. Because we all Muslims believe that Allah comes from the 7th heaven to the 1st heaven and calls out to anyone who wants to get any dua accepted. Allah will accept that dua, inshallah. And if anyone asks for forgiveness, Allah will forgive him, God willing. So the last time of the night is extremely important. Also, Ramadan teaches us self-control. Just think about it. It is so easy that we eat and drink anything we want when nobody is watching and nobody will know about it. But we believe that Allah is watching us from above. And because of that, we don't drink and eat anything. We Muslims have a strong faith that Allah is watching us all over the time. Even at the time of iftar, the table is full with so many drinks and foods, but we don't touch anything before the time of iftar. And that's what makes us very confident and strong from inside. Ramadan teaches us to be thankful and grateful for the things that we have. So we realize the value of food, water, comfort, health, and so many more. So in this month, we realize that we have been blessed with so many things, and we should be grateful for them instead of complaining about the things we don't have. Also, Ramadan teaches us equality. In fact, Islam teaches us equality. So whether you're poor or rich, whether you're black or white, whatever you belong to any country, everyone is the same in front of Allah in this month. Even in the prayers in Mecca and in all mosques from all around the world, there are millions of Muslims from around the globe stand in one single line in front of Allah praying. And this is the beauty of Islam. So Ramadan is like a detox for us. So our souls, bodies, personalities get purified in this month. It is like an extensive training for us so that we can be good human beings. And that's why Ramadan is so important to us. At last, I'd like to request you guys one thing. Please, don't believe what you see in social media. Islam and Muslims have been portrayed in a very bad image all over the world through social media. And this is not true. Why don't you experience it for yourself? And visit your local Islamic center and take part in the Ramadan experience. See how it goes. Get to know yourself better. And at last, believe me, Islam is a very beautiful and peaceful religion. If you find this video useful, please share it to the people you know, family, friends, anyone, so that a lot of people can know more about what is the month of Ramadan. And I'm gonna request you guys subscribe to my channel, press the like button, and leave a comment for more videos. This is Rashid Ahmed, signing off.